Hello everyone, it's another Wednesday, and today in this particular video, I'm going to explain to you what 3Piece actually means. P1, positivity. What I want you to understand with positivity is it's an attribute you put out, it's energy you put out. It's the ability to consciously think about optimistic things rather than pessimistic things. Optimistic things is a can-do spirit, no matter the circumstance. It's being joyful, no matter the circumstance. It's being happy, no matter the circumstance. It's smiling when people are being negative. It's being upbeat when people are feeling low. So today, in being positive, what I want you guys to understand is, for myself, when I go out and I deal with difficult situations, I work in healthcare, which can be a very stressful environment. So the ability to be positive is very key because I serve other patients. And most of the time, when you're negative, you cannot get across to the patients what they need or get across to other people what they need to be positive as well. As we learn to be positive, I want to just explain to you my perspective on positivity. For example, I used to go to school, and in going to school, I had to either make a choice or a decision of what I put out into the universe. And what I chose to put out in the universe is I chose to put out positive things in the universe. And as a result of doing that, things would always work out for me. No matter what you go through in life, if you make the decision to think about the best of yourself, to think about the best in the situation, you will overcome. Things will work out. Every day you wake up, you're juggling a choice, whether to be negative, fixed-minded, or whether to be positive, which is growth-minded. What I want you to do today is make the choice to be growth-minded by looking at yourself, looking at your surrounding, and intentionally choosing to smile, intentionally choosing to be joyful, intentionally choosing to overcome negativity. P2, peaceful. After you conquer being positive, then we transition to talking about what peace is about. My version of peace is living peaceable among all men, having positive relationships with them, being free of anxiety, being free of conflict. I can remember when I first started working at my job as a respiratory therapist, I went in, I was very nervous. I had very high anxiety. And what I had to do is I had to calm myself down and think about really, why am I so anxious? And most of the time, I'll ask you, why are you so anxious most of the time when you deal with situations? Is it the fact that you don't have enough resources to meet the demand? Is it the fact that you're in a position that you don't want to be? Is it the fact that you feel like you don't have the tools and resources to be successful? For myself, my anxiety came from the fact of my self-esteem. I never thought about myself in a way of achieving the things that I knew I could. And you may be in the same situation. But as you feel anxiety, a verse comes to my mind. Matthew chapter 11, verses 28 through 30. And it says, "Cast your cares upon him, and I will give you rest." Do you need rest? I do. So as we think about releasing things and letting them go, things that we can't control, you will have more peace. I want you to have more peace today, because having more peace will help you be less stressed and free of anxiety. P3, presence. Presence is your self-confidence when you walk into the room. Presence is the energy you put out. Presence is respect. Presence is value. Presence is just being felt in the room. Are you felt in the room when you walk in? What does people say about you? Do they feel your presence? Do they respect you? Do they value you? Or do they disrespect you? Positive, peaceful, and presence. That's my motto. That's what I live by. So you may be thinking, how do we bring it all together? This is how we bring it together. When you're positive, you put off the right energy. You come in joyful, you smile. Whatever you put out, you get back. When you're peaceful, you're free of anxiety, you're free flowing. And then it equals a presence that people will enjoy to be around, a presence that will cause you to be respected, a presence that will help you just go to a new level. So being positive, so day one, I come in, I'm positive, I'm happy, I'm joyful. I'm like, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Everything good? Y'all feeling good today? And people will feed off of that. And guess what they'll do? They'll smile, they'll be happy. And then next transition will be being peaceful. When something tragic happens in your life, you're able to, because you're positive, you're already in that joyful mindset, guess what happens? You look at it with a positive outlook, which gives you a freedom from anxiety. And then guess what happens? When people look at you, they'll recognize your presence. They'll say, man, something just happened to him. Why is he so positive about it? And why is he so peaceful about it? That's deep. Because as you bring them all together, 3Piece, positive state of mind, peaceful, free of anxiety, presence is what they view you as and how they respect you. It will lead you to a more fuller level of living. I want you to be positive. I want you to be peaceful. And I want you to have a presence that's valued and respected by all. As usual, you can have what you want, you can do what you want, you can be what you want. You just have to believe, receive, and achieve. Thank you.